Hello and welcome. This is Cara, and today I wanted to give a couple different organization ideas. If you've recently purchased the ephemera and tag kit and you've taken time to fussy cut everything out, you're probably thinking, okay, well now what do I do? Because I have all these little items and I don't want them to get lost or whatever. And yesterday when I was working in my altered book, I have them in these bowls, and I found myself, constantly going through because usually I love to store my items in the bowl, but when I was trying to find a particular color, of course I wasn't able to find it, and so I thought, you know what, maybe I need to organize them in a different way by color to make it a little bit faster. Okay, a couple things before we get started. I have done similar videos in the past, and I will link them below. This one is from a Dollar Tree planner. It comes with the rings, and then I have the video on how I put this together with some acetate and some of the Dollar Tree planner covers. So this one, I have my mushrooms, my vellum sticker mushrooms, and some flowers, my smaller ones. So I will link that video below. And then I've also made, in the past, one very similar, but using a really big book. Same idea with the acetate. And then this one, I have a bunch of Tracy tags and different tags that I've made. So I will link this video as well. And then I couldn't find it, it's in here somewhere, but I also made a little storage bucket. I think it was last year when I made the gusseted envelopes, and those are, it's fun because the envelope, oh, my stuff's falling over, too much stuff over to the side. The gusseted envelopes are already colors, red, orange, etc. So you can just toss in the different items. I'll link that video below. Okay, but for today, I'm going to show you two different ideas. And I didn't come up with this. I'm not sure who did. If you know, let me know and I will be happy to link it below. I just took a bunch of envelopes, depending on how many colors you want to sort, and then we're going to put them together, and then you can label this front part, either stamp the color or use scrapbook paper and a punch, or you could stamp just in the color, etc. So this is super easy, and of course you could decorate it and make it all beautiful. But for this, I just wanted to kind of show you how I put it together. So I'm going to do red, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Now, I could separate like my teals because there's a bunch of teal and blue, but I think I'm just going to do one for blue. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is, you might want to glue this. In this one, I just tucked it down, but for this, or you could lick the envelope part, I'm just going to add a little glue. And then we're going to actually put this in here. And I think this will help kind of reinforce this, since you'll be pulling it open a lot. I think it will kind of help that out. And then we're just going to do that for all of the envelopes. All right, I'm going to do the rest. I'll be right back. Okay, so all of the flaps are now glued down. And if you're going to stamp letters, I would think that it would be easier before you put the little book thing together to stamp now. If you want to do, different stamps. I would do it before I put the book together. Oh, you know what? The last one we don't need folded over. I'll be right back again. Okay, so the last envelope you do not want to glue. This is going to become kind of the closure over all of them so your items don't fall out. All right. So I guess I could do teal now that I have an extra one. So when it's all put together, it will look like that. All right, so I'm gonna use my adhesive cardstock that I've had forever. It has all the rainbow colors. So I'm gonna use that and my heart punch. And then I'll do like I did here and put one for each color. All right, so I'll do that in a minute, but let's glue these together. So I'm gonna flip the first one over, and you want to glue this part of your envelope. If you glue the back of this, you're gonna stick the part you don't wanna glue to the envelope. And let me get something to set down. And this goes pretty quick. Put that there. This is our first one. All right, so I'm gonna glue, and you wanna kind of get the edges because that's where you're gonna pull quite a bit. There we go. And then you just take your first one, spread that glue out a little bit. Take your first one and stick it on top, just like that. Kind of even it up a little bit. Give it a little smush, smushy smush. And so there, now we have that one and that one. Oops, this one needs a little more glue. Okay. There and there. All right, so let's do the next one. I'm gonna flip that over so I know that's what I'm gonna glue on top. Add my glue. You could use your tape runner, that would work. Double-sided tape, probably liquid glue. I just had my glue stick sitting out, so tape runner would make it super fast. Make sure, yeah, looks good. A little more. Those top corners. All right, I'm gonna finish this process until I get to the last one, and then I'll show you what I do with the last one. Okay, I have glued all of these together. Looks like I need a little more glue on the last one. And then we're gonna do the very back envelope. And the only difference is this is going to wrap around to the top. So you're still gonna glue this part. Make sure I get it there. Right. Stick that on. And then this can wrap around to the front so it closes this. Now as this gets fuller, you might you need to like wrap a string around it. I was thinking Velcro, but I think as this opens up, the Velcro won't line up. So I think a string probably would be the best bet. All right, so now I can go in with my punch or labels, or I mean, you could even just use a crayon or a pen, or, you know, color it. But I think color coding will also help. So then you can go in, and I love that this cardstock already has sticky, basically as a sticker now. Oh, if you wanted to make a sticker and you have a Xyron, that is also a great idea. So then I can do that for all of my colors. All right, so let me go do that really quick. I'll be right back. All right, let me show you. Here are all my stickers. I folded this back just so you could see. So I have the red and pink, orange, yellow, green, teal, and I did the purple at the back right there. So then I kind of can open. Of accordion style. The other thing I was thinking, Dollar Tree also sells those coupon holders if you didn't want to use up your envelopes. So there's all sorts of ways. So then all you have to do is go in. I think I put my red butterflies in here already. And sort them and stick them in. And then you have all your red goodies in the one spot. All right, so that is one idea. And then the other idea, I've seen 2 different people do this idea, and I want to do it not just for this ephemera, but for my Tim Holtz ephemera. I think it'd be really cool. And that's Juicy Christians on Instagram. She makes the envelopes for, she designs them, and she also makes things to share with Tim Holtz. And then I can't think of her name, but she runs the Tim Holtz Addicts group. I've also seen her do this. So what they do is they take a book, and I think a spiral bound book would be best for this. I've had this in my stash forever. I haven't used it, so I thought, all right, let's use it for this. And you can use double-sided tape for this. I'm going to actually give it a try with my tape runner. And I'm going to find the items, all my red items, and I'm going to put them here. So let me go sort some things. I'll be right back. Okay, I have my red items here. And I have the big version and the small version. And then all I'm going to do is use a little bit, sorry, I thought it was organized. I'm just going to use a little bit of the tape and stick it on the page. And the cool thing is that pink? That it will stick, but you can still get the item off to use later on. All right, I think that's good. All right, so let's do this one. Just a little, oops, a little bit. Enough for it to stick, and then I've already done this one, and you can pull it right off and then use it where you need it. Isn't that cool? I love this idea. I love it. And it is super easy and fast, and then you can see everything in one place. Isn't that awesome? I love it. All right. I will go do this, and then I will show you my finished organized book. Okay, I have put all of the pieces in the book, so let me give you a little flip through. I also used the same cardstock and my tab punch and made tabs for all the different colors to make it even easier. So here's the red page, and I had some of my fussy cuts from my last year ephemera, my retro ephemera. So I just added that to the bottom here to go with the other red ones. And here are the pinks, with bright pinks and light pinks and orange and my yellows, lime, green, my teals, my dark blue, and my purple. So then I have all these other pages that I can add Tim Holtz or really whatever ephemera I would like. And I just love it because since it's a ring binder, I could set it, and while I'm working in my other items, I could flip to the page that I want and easily pull off the ephemera piece, decide if I want to use it or not. I'm super excited about this. If you do not have a book, remember you can still do the envelopes, and that works as well. And this one is nice just because of the size. It's easy to tuck somewhere and it doesn't take up a ton of room. And it does do its job with keeping all the items by color. All right, I hope you enjoyed these ideas. Post a comment if you think you're gonna try one of these, or if you have a different way. I would love to hear it for how you organize or color code your ephemera. All right, I hope you have a wonderfully crafty day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.